Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9, where every local story starts here. Some of our top headlines for the day. A routine exercise at the river has recovered some bodies and returned them to our families. We've got that, plus we've got the weather with Sam, and of course we're going to take a look at sports with Michael Watkins. That is all coming up today here live at 5. But first, in our WBON TV big story of the day, a routine training exercise by the Lexington Fire Department in 2016 led into an 8-year investigation that culminated in the identification and return of remains brought to a Virginia family that was lost for decades. While removing vehicles from the Kentucky River, firefighters discovered a human bone that sparked a search for the victim's identity. Through meticulous forensic analysis and tireless detective work, investigators linked the remains to Martha Smith Helmick, who had been missing since 1973. In addition to Martha, the remains of her sister, Flora Smith Helmick, and their companion, John Edwin Keaton, were also found within that vehicle. The three were believed to be traveling to a family reunion when their car accidentally ran into the river. The discovery of the remains brought an end to a decades-long mystery and provided answers to a family that had endured years of uncertainty. A very happy ending to a sad story there. Well, residents of the quiet community of Centerville, Kentucky, were startled this week by a large-scale FBI investigation at a property off Russell Cave Road. Dozens of agents were seen digging and searching the site for several days, sparking curiosity and concern among the neighbors. Luther Witt, a lifelong resident of the area, witnessed the activity firsthand and told our media partner, LEX18, that it was quite a shock. He said, "I saw a whole bunch of people while the FBI was confirmed that they did conduct a judicially authorized activity at the property. They have not released any specific details about the nature of the investigation." Neighbors report that the searched site was once home to a man who lived a solitary life and had a history of keeping numerous dogs chained up on the property. The investigation has raised questions among residents about the property's past and the potential reason for the FBI's interest. As more information becomes available, of course, we'll continue to update you here on that developing story at WBONTV.com. Last night, Laurel County police arrested a woman on drug-related charges, according to authorities. Police responded to around 9:30 to a crash involving a dirt bike on Highway 1376. That's about 5 miles north of London. While en route, officers were informed that a woman, later identified as 37-year-old Rebecca Blevins, was trying to get a bike driver into her car and leave. At the scene, a witness told police that Blevins had thrown something into his field when she heard the sirens. After a brief search, the items thrown was located and identified as suspected methamphetamine. During the investigation, officers reportedly peacefully attempted to get Blevins to leave her vehicle. She refused and had to be pulled out of that vehicle. Blevins was charged with first-degree, first offense, possession of a controlled substance, methamphetamine, second-degree disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and obstructing governmental operations. She is housed in the Laurel County Correctional Center. An investigation into that case is ongoing. Well, one person has been reported injured during a shooting that occurred earlier today in Lexington. According to officials, police were dispatched around 6 a.m. to the Pine Brook apartment complex that's on Tates Creek Road in response to the shooting. At the scene, officers found one person with non-life-threatening gunshot wounds. The victim was taken to a hospital. Police say that at this time, they do not have any information on a possible suspect. Officials ask that if you have any information regarding the case, that you contact Lexington Police. That phone number, 859-258-3600. You can also submit anonymous tips to the Bluegrass Crime Stoppers by calling 859-253-2020 at their website, www.bluegrasscrimestoppers.com. And of course, all information is kept confidential. Well, the Lexington Fayette Health Department is urging residents to be aware of a recent spike in suspected non-fatal drug overdoses. The trend reported since June 2nd. Officials say data from the overdose detection mapping application system reflects the increase. The health department is encouraging everyone, especially those with substance abuse or disorders or someone close to them who might be struggling, to carry naloxone. Naloxone, also known by the brand name Narcan, can reverse opioid overdoses. The health department emphasizes that naloxone can be effective even if the specific drug involved is unknown, as fentanyl has been increasingly found mixed with various substances. The health department's harm reduction program offers free naloxone after a brief educational session. These sessions are available on Mondays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Wednesdays from 3 to 6:30. The program is located at the Health Department at 650 Newtown Pike. The Health Department encourages everyone to take steps to prevent overdoses, avoid using drugs alone, call 911 immediately if an overdose is suspected, regularly check in with friends and family who may be at risk. This week, we're celebrating a century of natural wonder. Cumberland Falls, the second largest waterfall east of the Mississippi River, is making its 100th anniversary as a Kentucky State Park. Known as the Niagara of the South, Cumberland Falls offers stunning beauty and a variety of outdoor activities. From hiking and horseback riding to simply enjoying the breathtaking views, there is something for everyone. It's a big deal for us, said Christian Hall, Cumberland Falls lead park naturalist. He told our media partner, LEX18, we're here the third state in the park in the Kentucky and to have a rich history. Hall shared that the park's trails were established in the 1930s and featured impressive stonework. One of the park's unique attractions is the moonbow, a rainbow created by moonlight reflecting off the fall's mist. It's a magical experience, Hall said. Cumberland Falls is the only state park in the country where you can see a moonbow every month. If you're looking for a weekend getaway or a day trip, Cumberland Falls State Park is a must visit. The rich history, stunning scenery, and diverse activities. It's a place you won't want to leave. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got lots more news. We've got weather and sports. That's all coming up here today, 5 at 5.
Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mammut Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mammut Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in.
We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow!
granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
It's in the air. All the sights, the sounds, all the excitement.
Makes the catch!
Of high school sports is coming. Live coverage begins August 23rd on WBON TV. Madison Central takes on Johnson Central. High school sports coverage like none other.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Another beautiful day right here in central Kentucky. Got Sam in the Weather Center. Going to take a look at that forecast.
Hi, thanks, Gretelyn. Welcome, everyone. We've seen our temperatures hanging out in the middle 70s, a little bit warmer here now on our Thursday, and we're going to bump it up a few more degrees into the day on Friday, but still very comfortable humidity. And of course, we've got the big game, the big matchup at 7:30 p.m. is kickoff between Madison Central and Johnson Central. So we'll be watching that, and then it'll be humid starting the end of this upcoming week. So next week, by the middle and end of the week, we'll see the humidity returning, better chance of thunderstorms at that point as well. But in the meantime, again, just a little bit warmer here for our Football Friday. Our humidity levels will stay in that comfortable range. So by the time we have kickoff, it's going to be nice and pleasant out there. Hopefully you can watch the game. Watching the big heat dome off to our west, it will eventually slide east going into next week. And that's where we'll tap into some of that humidity again. So notice the dew point temperature for our Friday, hanging out around 54, nice and comfortable. Creeping up to around 60, still comfortable range here for the day Saturday and Sunday. And then by Tuesday, starting to feel the humidity in the air, and especially by Wednesday of next week. So low temperatures back down into the low 50s we go. Some areas saw the upper 40s. We'll be around 51 here. And then for the afternoon, looking at around 83 degrees. And by the time we get ready to see the kickoff, we'll see temperatures generally in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. So again, nice and pleasant outside, just in time for the big game. Average high is 85 degrees. We look at the 7-day forecast. Looks like this will be around 83, mostly sunny. Overnight temperature down to 59. And then 85 for a high here Saturday. Mid 60s for overnight lows. So that's starting to warm up as well. And we're looking at near 90 Monday, 90 then on Tuesday. Chance at a few thunderstorms to close off the week, especially as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. Might have to tweak that forecast. Gwendolyn, back to you.
Thanks, Sam. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, last Thursday, two people, 23-year-old Zachary Allen as well as 30-year-old Zachary Blessing, were sadly killed in a crash. Allen was driving his motorcycle when he collided with Blessings riding a motorcycle in the Mason, Headley, and Beacon Hill Road intersection. Allen's mother, Deborah Allen, said regarding the tragedy, not only did Zachary pass away, another Zachary passed away. If we can do anything to save just one life, that would be worth it. Deborah had gone to the crash site. She said that the intersection is dangerous. That road, it needs a lot of work. The trees are overgrown over the stoplight. You can't even see the stoplight or the status of the light. She further pointed out that the only street along Beacon Hill has a sidewalk. As Lexington becomes more of a metropolitan area, Allen said you've got different aspects of life coming through the roadway at all hours of the day and night. There needs to be more safety measures put in place. Both Allen and Blessing's family are in mourning over their losses. Deborah says that Zachary was our protector. He was everything, and I don't know how we're going to go on. A good GoFundMe has been created to help cover Allen's funeral expenses. Well, a significant change could be on the horizon for Kentucky teenagers seeking to get their driver's license. Since 1996, Kentucky teens have been required to wait until their 16th birthday to apply for a driver's permit. After 6 months, they are eligible to take a driving test for a license. However, state lawmakers are now considering legislation that would allow teens to get their permits as early as age 15. If they maintain the permit for at least 6 months before their 16th birthday, they could then attempt to obtain their driver's license. Representative Stephen Rudy has expressed his intention to gather more input on the proposed change before introducing a bill during the upcoming General Assembly session in January. Well, a Floyd County judge has made several significant rulings in the ongoing murder case involving the death of Amber Spradlin. One of the key developments is the granting of work release for Michael McKinney II, the dentist whose home was the scene of that crime. McKinney is charged with complicity to tampering with physical evidence. The judge granted his request to leave home incarceration for work purposes to train another dentist in order to salvage his business. Additionally, the judge found attorney Randy Martin O'Neill, representing Michael McKinney III, the son, in contempt of court for submitting a motion with incorrect case law citations. The judge attributed the error to the use of artificial intelligence and imposed a $500 fine on O'Neill. The three men charged in the case, Michael McKinney II, Michael McKinney III, and Josh Mullins, were also arraigned on a new count of complicity to tampering with evidence related to the planting of a knife at the crime scene. The case continues to unfold with new developments, including a lowering of bond for defendant Josh Mullins. The death of Amber Spradlin remains a focal point for the community as the legal proceedings progress. A man from London was arrested on drug-related charges, according to a press release from the London Police Department. They found methamphetamine along with multiple bags of marijuana, baggies, scales, and smoking pipes in the home of 44-year-old Robert Bobby Laws. Reportedly, police were initially at Laws' home only to serve an active arrest warrant. Laws has been charged with first-degree first-offense trafficking in a controlled substance less than or equal to 2 grams of methamphetamine, first offense trafficking in marijuana less than 8 ounces, and possession of drug paraphernalia. He is currently lodged in the Laurel County Correctional Center. With that, we're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Michael Watkins up next with your latest sports report right here on WBON TV Channel 9.
Richmond's very own TV station signal is now stronger than ever. If you're enjoying free over-the-air TV, rescan your TV now for all the channels WBON TV offers, including Channel 9.1 with the AMG network featuring great programming like Forensic Files, Cheaters, plus live local sports and our daily Live at 5 local newscast. Channel 9.2 with the Buzzer Network. Enjoy your favorite game shows of yesteryear. Channel 9.3 is the Heartland Network with classic country and southern gospel music, The Crook and Chase Show, classic movies, Jimmy Houston Outdoors, and much more rural living programs. And Channel 9.4, that's Retro TV, featuring classic TV shows and movies you love and remember. For more information on over-the-air TV, visit our website, WBONTV.com, and click the Over-the-Air tab. Drop us a line today and let us know where and what you're watching. Email us at info@WBONTV.com.
Heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Watch The Real McCoys weekdays at 9:30 a.m. on Heartland.
Family known as The Real McCoys.
Watch Laugh-In on Retro TV Mondays through Thursdays at 10 p.m. and Saturdays at 8.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At Amco Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at Amco, the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And Amco has a longer warranty. Come see us at Amco Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass of Lexington, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9 tonight. Today in sports, Michael Watkins previews the upcoming season for the Berea Pirates football team, who were young and inexperienced in almost all areas of the football team. With more on the outlook for the Pirates, here's today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report.
Jonathan Thomas enters year 2 as the head coach of the Berea Pirates, who once again struggled to put wins in the W column and points on the scoreboard last year. Despite those struggles from a season ago, the Pirates are confident as they enter a new season, a year in which they will only play at home 4 times.
Since spring, since we come back in February or early February, really started getting at it in the weight room and stuff, these guys have been bought in. And not that last year was too much different, but it's kind of a little more of that trust factor. They're getting used to me more as a head coach now, getting things going there. And they are seeing results. So we saw a lot of results. Kids have got a little bit faster, they've got stronger, they started putting on weight and doing some of the good things, I think. And so I think they're buying in a little more because of stuff like that.
I mean, I think that the kids just want to be here a lot more this summer. Like last summer, a lot of kids were just here just to be here. But then now we've kind of bought in a little bit more to the program, and the coaching staff is a lot more engaging and stuff.
I'd say we just put in more effort, take care of our bodies more, trying to keep ourselves healthy. Don't let adversity get to us, is what Coach always says, and just keep our heads up.
Coach Thomas, he said last year he let his stuff go. A lot of stuff he shouldn't have let go. He said that it was his first year, he was nervous, he didn't really know how to exactly fill the shoes. But this year he said he ain't letting none of that happen. He's pushing all of us. He's making me a better leader, making the team better. We ain't the same Berea no more. I promise you we're going to win at least one game.
On that note, Thomas said he learned a lot from last year and has leaned on some former coaches he's worked with in the past to help navigate his second year as head coach.
Everything else that goes into it, it makes me kind of wonder sometimes, going from being assistant or even a coordinator, you got that specific thing ahead is so much broader than I ever even expected, even kind of knowing, but it was so much more. And going from here to here to here, it was such a struggle last year for me. I'm hoping I'm doing things a lot better this year when it comes to all that extra stuff. I mean, even last year, I've talked to some of my old coaches, Coach Markham, Coach Clark, guys that have guided me over the years. There's several others. I could list a huge list, but they've all been great as support. Kind of throwing ideas at me. Hey, try stuff like this. And even Coach Parks, he's been there as well. Just giving me ideas, and this is how I did this kind of scenario. Those kind of things have been great helps for me.
The Berea faithful are always there to support their team. Despite the season last year, the fans still showed up for every home game to root their favorite players on.
I like playing for fans like that, especially when a lot of them's your friends and stuff. They always got your back, win or lose. But I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of winning for them this year. They're gonna stick around for this year.
See, I don't think it really matters on how the season is. Rather we have a bad season or a good season, that doesn't matter. I'm tired of hearing that everybody wants to come out to Berea, but we still lose. They come out because they love us. They love the community. We love them back. We show the fans what they need to see. That's football.
The Berea Pirates open up the season against Betsy Lane in a game played at GRC tomorrow night. Their 4 home games this year are against Morgan County on September 6th, Sayre on October 11th, Eminence on October 18th, and Clinton County on November 1st. For WBON TV and the Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports report. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more news right here, live at 5.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer.
And Gus and Petey.
From Hicks and Punson, Kentucky lawyers.
Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath?
That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nerdad yet.
Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealist.com.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Hey everyone, Jeremy here with the Red Poppy. We're not your typical small business. We're a full floral and gift boutique, plus serve coffee and refreshers, and we have several food options as well. Stop by our convenient drive-thru on your way to work or let us deliver. Like us on Facebook and join us live at 5 each Friday where we give away great gifts. So far this year, we've given away a trip to Vegas, a trip for 4 to Disney World, and lots more. Come see us anytime and take advantage of our full menu at the Red Poppy, 5006 Atwood Drive, Suite 1 in Richmond.
Are you looking for a brand new SUV that won't break the bank? Look no farther than Jack Burford Chevrolet, home of the newly redesigned 2024 Trax. Bigger, bolder, more refined, and starting under $25,000, the new Chevy Trax is really upped its game. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see everything this new Trax has to offer.
CT Diesel Performance is now located at 2269 Enterprise Drive off Duncannon Lane in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff have moved to help better serve their customers to a bigger and better location and are here to still offer you the best in getting your vehicle to its peak performance. At CT Diesel Performance, they service all your automotive needs. No job is too big or too small. Like CT Diesel Performance on Facebook to learn more about CT Diesel Performance. Now located at 2269 Enterprise Drive in Richmond.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Are you having a baby or know someone is? We've got a special announcement for you here today. There's going to be a party today in Berea. You're invited to the community baby shower for expecting families and babies of up to 6 months old. You can come to the Health Department building. That's at 1001 Ace Drive in Berea. That's today, starting at 5:30. As soon as we get off the air, head over that way, and that is going to go on until 7 p.m. This afternoon. You will have lots of information there, car seat checks, door prizes, and more. Community partners are going to be there, postnatal, prenatal, and of course, lots of information. Again, that is for expecting families and those who have just had a baby up to 6 months old today from 5:30 to 7 at the Madison County Health Department. If you have any questions, you can contact Amanda. That phone number, 859-626-4273. That is at the Berea branch of the Madison County Health Department. Thanks so much for joining us today here live at 5. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow live at 5.